I made a modification to my little water harvesting method so that I can fill the jugs with one hand. And what I did is I got a peanut container, which this end fits in here, and I cut a hole in this end that can fit the siphon hose. And so I just take a piece of, in this case, a bandana, some thin cloth, just to filter out pine needles or any little worms or anything that's in there. And I put this on top. So now that just holds the everything in place. It holds the filter in place, and it keeps it from sliding around like my previous method would do. And made a little modification here. I put the siphon hose on a big thick dowel. Keep it up about an inch from the bottom of the tank. This water is almost frozen. I've already shot the intro to this video once and I lost the footage, so the rest of this footage will look a little different and it'll be a different season, but you don't know that. We just had 10 inches of snow. You can't see it anyway, but it's not in the other video. And so, and now it's just easier to work with one hand. And I forgot the jugs. Let me get some jugs. All right, now that I have some water jugs. And so now it's just a lot easier to start the siphon and just work with one hand down here as I fill up the jugs. This tank fills with the filtered water. It also doubles as my water heater, which you can see in another video. Then I can just come down here with the jug to the spigot and start filling the jugs. I can just turn it on and off at my convenience. Say this was full and I wanted to switch to the next one. Siphon's still going. I want to stop and turn off the camera. And this is what I filtered out. Really not a lot this time. I don't even know if it'll show up on camera. Just some algae. I mean, I could have thrown it right in the tank if I wanted to, but you never know what's in there. And I got about 5 gallons. I've got 4.5 filtered. The siphon stopped, so I got to finish filtering that off. Then I carry those up to the big blue storage tank, the main storage tank, connected to the off-grid cabin, and I'm done. Maybe this will show up better on camera. That gunk, what I'm filtering out. Most of it was on the bottom. There you go. 5 gallons. If you're wondering about the yellowish, brownish tinge, that only happens in the fall, and that's due to the tannic acid in the leaves that are on the roof of the shed and that flow into the gutter during the rainstorms, the gutter that's collecting the water. It's not bad for you. In this case, it's not really relevant because this is just bathing water for us. In an emergency, we could filter it. I do have a filter here. There have been times I've had to run the pump, run some water through a filter for some emergency drinking water. That's very rare. We're still carrying in our drinking water. And so there you have it. 5 gallons. I rinsed this off already. Hang it on the clothesline. It'll be ready for next time. By the sounds of it, that's the last 5 gallons I'll be collecting this season. And you can see in the reshot video, from when I reshot the intro, the water is a lot clearer after the fall. It no longer has the tannins in it. Thanks for watching, Freedom Lovers.